Hey heathens, it's Gundini. I got something cool for you. This week we have the Beretta APX Tactical Edition. This is a really cool offering from Beretta, very reminiscent of another similar gun, and we'll go over that in a moment. But it is a really cool tactical pistol, and let's go over the features from nose to rear. Starting at the front, we have a 4.8-inch threaded barrel. So you can put your compensators, you can put your suppressors, all that fun stuff on there. Got a 3-slot Picatinny rail, so you can put your lights, lasers, grenade launchers, all that fun stuff on there. Got a nice aggressive cocking serration. So if you like to do the John Wick press like that, you know, whatever you like to do, it's available for you. You got suppressor height sights that are blacked out. I'm not a big fan of blacked out sights, but it seems to be the all popular thing nowadays. Down here, you have this textured grip right here in this memory paddle area, kind of like a thumb shelf. It's not super textured, so it doesn't really do much for me, but maybe for you, that's a plus. Under here, you got a double cut undercut on your trigger guard with a very squared out, large trigger well. I mean, you could put 2 gloved hands in there. I mean, shoot, look at that. But it is a double undercut, so you can get a nice high grip on there and get a good purchase on the gun. You got a nice, not necessarily flat face trigger, but kind of a flatter face trigger. Let's go ahead and check that out while we're here. Of course, the gun is empty. Let's go ahead and check out that trigger. You got to take down the dingus, take up some slack there to get to a wall. And there's a little bit of weight to it, probably closer to that 5 pounds. But let's go ahead and check out that reset. Very audible, semi-tactile reset. And you're right back on that wall with a nice clean break. It's not a bad trigger. It's actually pretty nice. Moving on across, we have a optics cut on top here. I'm not sure if it is a modular optic system or if it's cut for a specific optic. I'll have to look into that. But it is an optics plate up here. You got pretty aggressive rear cocking serration, so if your hands are all slippery and everything, you should be able to handle that just fine. Down here, you got a tiny, tiny textured thumb well here. It really doesn't exist that much at all. So it really is just there for aesthetics, I think, nothing more. You got some pretty aggressive checkering on that front strap, which makes a really good, solid purchase there. The back strap is a replaceable back strap. You got some decent texture here, nothing crazy, but you got some very aggressive checkering here, which makes it a very nice purchase. And like I said, it is replaceable. Comes with 2 extra ones in the box. Looks like a large and a small, so this one must be the medium that's already on it. You got a little bit of a ledge here to keep your pinky in place, and a nice higher beaver tail. I wish they would have cut it a little higher up, just get a little higher closer to that bore axis. But you know, hey, whatever. It's still a very comfortable pistol, and I'm sure it's very low in recoil. What's really cool about this pistol is it comes with 3 21 round magazines. These are 17 round magazines with like a 4 round extension plate on the bottom. That is insane. That comes from the factory like that. That guy is right there. Nice. Now, this thing is pretty much ambidextrous. I mean, you have ambidextrous slide releases or slide locks, whatever you want to call them, and a reversible mag catch. So, you lefties, I mean, too bad you're wrong-handed, but the gun works for you. But what I was saying before is it is very reminiscent of another gun. And if I pull that gun out, you'll see that reminiscence. That is the Glock 19X Threaded Barrel Edition. Very similar, right? Very similar color, very similar styling. I will say the Beretta does look a little better than the 19X, but it is very similar in style. The 19X only comes with 2 17-rounders and 1 20... I want to say it's 21 rounds. A 121 rounder. So this guy's got to be in round capacity. And I'm not sure what the optic system is on the Beretta, so maybe the Beretta has it there. But it's definitely a neat option there. Definitely a cool option out there, and similar in the price range of the 19X. So if you had to pick between the 19X or the Beretta APX, which one would you go with? I'm really curious to see what you guys think. I think the Beretta looks better, but God, the 19X just performs extremely well. So let me know in the comment section which one you guys prefer. And as always, I'm Gundini, and I'll see you heathens for the next one.